Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 39th Tech Talk today, where we talk about how to turn our code into your opportunity. So today we're going to cover how you can use our GitHub code, our example code available on GitHub and in our documents page on our web page, so that you can basically up the services of your clients and help them grow and help them have a better experience with their end clients. So that's the whole goal of this Tech Talk. So glad that all of you joined today. We are going to have a nice time developing this and basically bringing this to life. So today I'm going to start by sharing the screen or the link that you need to follow in order to make this happen. So we need to cover some basic, we need to cover the code that's going to be used. So let's get to it. I'm going to share now the link. So this is exactly what it looks like. Let me just grab this like right here. And so this is the link to it. I'm going to share it in the chat now, so you can click on it if you haven't already. So this is it. So go to GitHub/46Elks, and you will see the samples there. You will see the sample of this example 1_hours.php. So this is the code that we are looking at right now. So a simple piece of PHP code, nothing really to it, 27 lines, where we will define what happens when an end client of a certain service sends a message towards that business. It could be a local store, it could be a doctor's office, a dentist's office, whatever. So we are going to now follow up and see what happens. How can we build that system that seems kind of complicated, but is actually very easy to build? We have this code that we put on our server. We point the 46Elks infrastructure to our server, and whenever someone sends a message to a designated number that you get from 46Elks, the person will get a message notification on their phone saying, look, we are open today between that time and that time. We will define some things here. You see an array here where we have defined it, so you can see the dates, the time when someone's business is open. So obviously this could be and can be changed. It's up to your client. It doesn't even have to be working hours. It can be something different that you convey during a certain period of time, some sort of a message. But let's get to it. Let's see how it works in practice. So we mentioned in the description, you have to have a local server. You have to have a server, a local server or a server, public server online. So I have linked it to the way you can do it on DigitalOcean. There are different ways of doing it locally also, but let's not cover that. We will get to that later on, or comment or ask questions now if you have some questions regarding this. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, cool. Let me just share. Let me just share this. I'm going to share my terminal. So yeah, this is already a familiar screen. We have here the root folder, the publicly available folder that our web server presents to the public. It's called HTML. So right now in HTML, you will see I have, just a sec. Just something went haywire here. Perhaps my connection got lost. All right, let me restart the terminal. Things like this happen. Oh yeah, so the broken pipe. So I'm going to this is a good way of showing how to access your server from your terminal. So this is the terminal Mac OS. We just type in SSH, the username, my username is root, at the IP address of the server. Press enter and type in the password. So usually, all right, so just a sec. All right. Usually what happens is we don't recommend using passwords. This is just to showcase we recommend using keys, just to put it out there. So let's get to it. We are going to access that exposed folder that is exposed to the public from the server's perspective. We are going to create a file here called hours. It can be called whatever. I called it hours because the whole point of this is to have a person send out a message to our number, and that we give that person a response back on whether the business is open or not. So let's go. We will copy the code previously shown on the GitHub repository. So go there, click copy, open like this, nano hours. So type in nano hours.php. You can type in test.php. It can be called whatever, but let's use hours now. It enters this file. At this point, you paste the code that you got from GitHub. So I did that before. So we have the array here with the Monday to Saturday days defined, 8 till 5, 8 till 7, 8 till 4, really depends. And we have an if statement here that if there's a condition where a person sending the message is sending it in a certain time, at a certain time, that is the same as defined here. So for example, if someone is sending a message towards that number, finding out if the business is open on Monday at 1 p.m., then they will get the echo, we are open today between Monday from 8 till 5. But if the condition is not met, we will get else, we will get echo, we are closed today. So let's play around now. Today is Friday from 8 till 5. Let's send out a message. Let's check it out. This is pretty much it. You don't have to modify anything in this code. Just paste it here. We have some instructions up above. Upload the below script to web server. Allocate a 46 Elks number. So this is an important part that now we will do. Let's exit this terminal. So Control X usually. We did not make any changes, so it didn't ask us to save changes. Let's go to the tab. All right. I have jumped right into it. Let's back up a little bit. So let's log out, log in. We have the dashboard here. So we can allocate numbers, or we can just hover over numbers if you have any. Click on it. And then I have a bunch of numbers here, but I had selected this one. The number that you want to use, you click edit on. And this is the part where you have to copy the URL, the publicly available URL of your server. So the code is publicly available at this URL. So it's 46.010.181 68.193/hours.php. The code is out there. We, the 46 Elks, now know that when we get something, anything on this number, we forward it to this URL. Because if we don't have that option, then we don't know exactly what to do with it. So yeah, we just copy and paste our code here, or the URL to our code here, save changes. We can name this so we know what we are using this number for, hours. There's also voice start here. Let's not dive into that, but just to let you know that if we get a call to that number, then we also treat it differently. And then we like to divert that traffic also to a certain URL, because you accept that traffic and then you do something with that, be it voice, be it SMS, be it whatever. You do something with that SMS voice using your code. All right, let's get to it. Let's now try and send. So I have already tested it before, so I'm going to cheat a little. Let's just send anything. Let's send a dot. You can tell it's a bit quick send. I'm sending a dot. I could have sent an empty message also. And then I get a reply. We are open today between 8 and 5. All right, cool. What if I go back to the code and change the schedule? So I have a restaurant owner saying, or a manager saying, we have changed our time, working time, office hours. It's different now. So I need to switch it up a little bit. So as you probably presume, we need to go to the terminal. We need to change the code. Okay. So we will change Friday, not from 8 till 5, but in order to get this message, we are open today between Friday, so 8 till 5. So let's switch it up so we get this. We are closed today. So we need to change it to, I don't know, 11. And all right, and we will save it. Let's see what happens now. So it's a Friday. Again, we send the empty text message. And you already presume what we are going to get. So we are open today between 8 and 11. And this is the message that we got. I was going for we are closed today, but yeah, that should be not listed then. It should be Sunday. But yeah, we got a message that we are open today between these hours. So it's not about the code. It's about you handling it the way you want to. So basically what we're trying to do is demonstrate how easy it is to publicly make this phone number publicly available in order for the business that you're trying to help grow. So they actually have a way of communicating to their end clients in a way that it helps them, I don't know, get the working hours easier, or it helps them get some message across easier, etc. So we had just demonstrated that it's quite easy to actually implement this within a couple of minutes into any system. So your client can advertise a certain number. They can say to their end clients, look, if you want to make a reservation, use this number. You as a programmer collect that data from those numbers that clients are. So you collect that data to send to that number, and then you do something with it. You can reply back saying, hey, we're closed. Hey, we're open. That's one way of doing it. You can do a lot of things. It's quite flexible. So yeah, if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you feel like I skipped something, let me know in the comments. Let me know now. I will try to help you out a little bit. So yeah, cool. Thank you all for watching another Tech Talk. We are very glad that you get to learn something new with us, and hopefully this was all helpful for you. Stay safe, bye, and have a nice weekend. Bye.